So from left to right, can you walk us through what the plants are?
Well, this is a Thai basil or a holy basil, which is really good for you. And this is just a regular yellow onion that decided to sprout, so we planted it. We've got some chives that we continue to trim and regrow. Some rosemary that I can never for the life of me keep
It's so
inside.
rare to find rosemary after the freeze.
Rosemary is hard. I don't know why I have trouble with it. And then we have another little celery starter, and it's doing pretty well. We'll see what happens. And then there's the Christmas cactus that was
Where did that come from?
a friend gave me a cutting, and the little sprouts. It's been several. Actually, this is a new one since I planted it. How big it is! It's really cool, huh? And then the money plant.
Oh yeah, for what?
I don't know the proper name. I just thought it's cool, but it really needs to be separated. Look, it's like got so
My
many.
cousin Amanda knew that.
It's got so many babies. It's a mess. And then some sage.
Is that the same sage that's up on the drying
Yeah, I'm
rack?
drying because I had to trim it. It was getting really. It was growing.
So what do you do with the dried sage?
Use it, store it for whenever we use sage and recipes.
Rick Mariner has one of those.
Yeah.
The other Rick
So
Mariner.
just- Yeah, it's funny.
Well, one of the many Rick Mariners. We're like
There's a few, yeah.
Xerox copies of some original Rick Mariner somewhere.
Honestly, I can't remember what this plant is.
Looks nice
It's
though.
supposed to be pretty easy, and actually, you've seen them where you can get them. They're, really big, like trees. But this one's still.
Yeah, I've never
pretty
seen one
small.
the size of a tree.
You've seen it, but it's like in office spaces. They tend to use them in the common areas and stuff. And you also find these are called. I call them mother-in-law tongue because they're pokey.
Okay, yeah, look, there's a silver
So-
dog back there. Hey, silver dog.
And and there's a little owl right there.
Oh yeah, the one-eyed owl. And this is just one of those hanging
It's
ones you
just
can't
very
stop from
common
growing.
variegated ivy. It's doing good though. I like it when the leaves change. That's when you know it's really happy.
And this is one you've had to tie back, like
This
a
is
hair tie.
ZZ plant, which is pretty easy to grow, but it's struggling a little bit right now, and it hasn't put any new
You
shoots
say
out.
ZZ like XIXI?
Like Z and a Z, like
Oh.
the letter.
Interesting.
ZEE maybe?
You got
is
your
that
aloe out there, so that's just finished blooming.
And so many things need to be repotted, but I don't think I'm gonna do that until, we're still here,
Yeah.
so.
Well,
This one is it flowers, and people like it for that, but it's actually a very medicinal plant, and.
why is it outside? Is it an outside plant?
Yeah, very much so. It grows wild everywhere. Like it'll grow in just sidewalk cracks and things like that.
Oh, this
So-
is your cactus
but you can eat
collection
it.
over here.
Yes, this was once a one-headed cactus, and now it's a two-headed
That's
cactus.
Sydney's?
Sydney was the one that thought that she was going to be a cactus owner, and
You gotta be
then-
committed though.
and then just abandon it.
No,
so
we're teasing.
luckily, I seriously it was on. It
You know
was-
what, at least
it was
she-
shriveling up and dying in her room.
At least she
And I
was
finally,
aware.
And I finally asked her like if she wanted me to take care of it because it was dying. So I just
Sydney.
and look at
Is
it
that
now.
true?
Look how beautiful.
That's
It's such a pretty. I love the little fuzzy stuff, and it actually puts out little flowers when it blooms. You can see some remnants there.
wow, it's huge. And then this thing has been trying to play the piano.
But I really don't know what this thing is called, but it's some kind of succulent that I got.
And that's another of the same plant that's on the window over there.
And it's going crazy. And,
And
then,
then-
yes, the same too.
This on the bookshelf is like 3 plants all put together, right?
There's a lily down here.
Oh,
too.
I missed the lily.
Missed that.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's not blooming right now, but
Is it a peace lily?
it's a little. It might be a different variation, but it's something of a peace lily. Very similar.
This
No.
cat never plays the piano. She always hogs the chair, though. What's that about? So this is our limited bookshelf. Other books exist elsewhere. And what do you have around the corner here? This thing is just looking rough.
What? It's not bad. This is the Fiddly Fig. I turned it around but I need to look. It's a little dusty. I need to dust its leaves.
Damn.
My bad.
Oh, I didn't realize he had aloe inside too.
But then you can also see down here. I put a little moss in here. I found on the ground the other day. It's really pretty.
I'll
It's not a. It's a.
I'll have to link to in the show notes
Yeah,
of who made
it's-
that bronze.
Oh yeah,
mushroom,
those
but
are amazing, right? Aren't they
that is,
cool?
it's a story worth telling. Yeah, you know what?
They fit in here. I don't know how to place them, but I like them in here.
Yeah, they're perfect. And there's, now that you point out, there's no plants in this room. It's like this room wasn't allowed to have plants. All the other plants are in the rest of the house.
Well, this is kind of your room, so
Yeah,
it would be your responsibility
I know.
to take care of it.
I have to
don't think
outsource
that's
it.
gonna happen.
I have dead animals in my room.
Only dead animals.
Yep. And then there's the aloe. So the inside
Yeah,
aloe.
more aloe, because that actually
Look how many are in your room.
I split this off from the other one that's super crowded. Even just while we've been here the
Oh,
last
get
6
out, really?
months. Yeah.
Aloe grows
And that's how
crazy
big
here
it
then.
is. Uh-huh.
All right, so then there's these. This is one that's fun to look at.
That plant, I actually don't know what it's called, but I love it. It actually has like a menthol type. It's a Vicks plant, is what they call it.
Huh.
So, and it does have like a Vicks if you crush it, if you take a leaf. It's totally smells like menthol.
Wow, that's cool.
It's cool.
And then is there anything in here that? Yeah, there's a sage in here.
Oh, and my
Oh, this
so
one's
this one is constantly getting this weird bug on it that I try to wash off, and I try to keep him alive, but he's just having a hard time, and so, but he's still hanging in there, and he actually put off a new shoot not that
Oh,
long
that's
ago.
exciting.
So,
And then
oh, actually, you know what? There's another shoot right there.
oh my gosh.
So, it's
Spring
like
is
the end of
sprung.
the world. And then we have our lavender, which I need to cut and hang so I can dry it. But I'm just really enjoying looking at it. So, and then you have Spanish moss
Yeah.
that we got from
From the river.
little
That's it, huh?
oak tree.
Yeah, I need to go find some. If I go find some plants, you'll help me pot them with your potting tactics.
We need to get some herbs to grow if we go get plants.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and call this an end here. And well, thanks for taking us through the plants.